We're back. Santa John and Miss Jenny. I know her name this time. We're going on a backpacking trip in a couple of months. We're letting ourselves get in really bad shape. So we've been working out and getting ready to do that. And I'm a gadget guy. I like new stuff. So we've got a couple of new things that we'd like to show you. And just so you know, I don't always go buy new stuff. Sometimes I buy some new stuff for some old stuff. Here's an old REI packable jacket that I have. It packs down really nice. And I've had it for a long time. I wore it out. I wore it to work some. Damaged the front of it. Got some holes in it. Really too bad to wear. So I was at REI the other day and I picked up some tent repair material. You can see my nice patches. They don't quite match. But it did the job. And I'm going to continue to use this because I just love this jacket. These little lightweight packable jackets, they cost a fortune to replace. No need to do that with just a hole in it. So this is just some stick-on tent repair material. And this stuff is tenacious. You stick it on there, it doesn't look like to me it's going to come off anytime soon. And so I think that's great. Old things and new things. Old things are not always good. Here's an old REI pack. Look at that suspension system. It's going to be very uncomfortable. This is the way it used to be done. People hike through with stuff like that. This is a pack that I've had for many years. It's a Gregory. It's really in its day was a highly rated pack. Look at all the straps on this thing. It's got zippers and compression straps everywhere. And it's just the pack itself. It's got some weight to it. I think it weighs more than that old REI spring pack. The thing that I hated most about this pack is as soon as you put it on, your back would be soaking wet with sweat. It's really typical of this generation of packs would be really hot in the back. And this was one of the worst, I think, that anybody conceived. Has a really nice hip belt system, nice suspension. Other than that, and there's a little treat. There's an old flat. I enjoy it. Years past. You'll enjoy that later. I have a friend, been friends for 50 years or more, and he and I were envying some new packs in a store one day, and I picked this pack up, and I said, Glenn, my God, this thing weighs nothing. And look at this. Nice suspension, vented back. Looks like that would be really cool against your back. Has a rigid plastic frame sheet in here that's highly adjustable. It's like a good belt system. And a few months later, I had a birthday. And I got this in the mail from my friend Glenn. He sent me this new pack. So I think that's just awesome. And I've used it a little bit and loved it. Going to use it on this trip, and I think I'll really be able to know how much I love it. But Jenny has been envying this pack. She also has an older REI pack that's had a lot of straps. It's been a great pack over the years. Really nothing wrong with it. But she's just had her lips poked out about my new pack. And so they're on sale now. This is actually getting to be an older model. And it has some great features. You can get online and read about it. It is a Granite Gear Blaze. Has this really tall spin grip collar in the top. It's just a simple pack with great design.
Mine will be here Wednesday.
So, what's one of the big problems that we have when we're hiking for 2 or 3 days?
Our phones die.
Our phones die.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny likes to post pictures on Facebook, and we love that. I've gotten to where I use my phone for the GPS in it, and it just eats the battery up. And so I have had these in the past. We're up to iPhone 6 Plus now, and I don't currently have a battery backup for that phone that is compatible with it. So I just ordered this from Amazon. It's made by PowerAdd. It is a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. I think that maybe I can get 2 charges. We'll check it out and let you know, but I think I can get 2 charges out of this. It's like a giant lipstick. Doesn't weigh very much for a nice battery pack. Has a USB port here. Has a charging port. So really easy to use, and I think that's going to be great. Do you have any opinion about any of that? What is that weight? Does it say on the box?
Hold on a minute,
I have
can't
my
see it.
glasses on.
What, 4.5 ounces?
4.5 ounces. So 1/3 of a pound. That's really good. Any other features?
The lithium ion battery?
It's lithium ion, so I can charge this up now, and 2 or 3 months later, when I remember, oh my gosh, I'm going backpacking, I can throw it in my pack. And with the lithium ion, it's going to maintain its charge for, I don't know, maybe a year without any change in the charge. So that's a really good thing about these. That's that. What's one of the other problems we have when we're on the trail?
Well, I always have to go to the bathroom.
I've got to go to the bathroom. I think that when we invite friends to go, as long as we're backpacking into a campground where they have facilities for the night, and we're going to be able to take showers and clean up and all, we don't get any resistance. Everybody loves to go hiking, backpacking. This trip we're going to be out 2 nights, no facilities at all. And people like to feel clean, so we lose a lot of ladies in particular. A lot of ladies opt out when they find out we're going to be on the trail. Jenny is unusual in that respect, in that she has never had any resistance about staying out overnight on the trail. She loves it, and I'm a good hygiene guy. I carry a toothbrush, and I carry some baby wipes. I like to clean up. I like to feel clean when I go to sleep. And I have had one of these items. I had a battery-powered portable bidet a few years ago, and I loved that thing. It was heavy. It made a lot of noise. I'd have to sneak off in the woods where nobody could hear me. And I would use that thing, and I would just feel clean. And you clean up with water, and you dry yourself off with a little paper. You don't use much paper. People don't like to talk about that, but I like to be clean. So it's a great thing. And that one that I had before, you can still buy those. They're expensive and not very rugged. It didn't last very long, but I loved it when I had it. And it added a lot of weight to my pack, but I was going to carry that thing. I just like to feel clean.
Well, that's about like taking a water bottle with you.
This
Not
weighs,
much.
yeah, this weighs nothing. Saves paper, save the planet. So open it up and show you what we got. We got a little carrying bag. We got the water bottle. That's about the size of a throwaway water bottle. And we got the nozzle. So you fill this up with water, put the nozzle in, and clean yourself up and dry off, and you're good to go. So I wanted to show this to the ladies because I think that if you can get past the idea that you can be clean on the trail and you can feel clean and you can have a pleasant trip, then I think a lot more people would participate. And you don't have to bury a lot of paper with, you don't have to bury a lot of paper with that. Digging a hole on the Appalachian Trail in the rocks, and it's not always, you can't always, it ain't always a lot of fun. So I think that's great.
Did you happen to order me one? Because I know that one's yours.
So now I've had to order a backpack, and it looks like that I'm going to be ordering one of these too, and maybe even a battery for all that I know. So I hope you enjoyed that little review. We'll get Miss Jenny fixed up with her stuff, and we'll review these after we've had some use when we've been out backpacking for a few days with all of it. So I hope you enjoy the video.